We are back at it again here with another video with Invest for Tomorrow. To the first time viewers and investors, welcome to the channel. To all subscribers, welcome back. Here we are at MULLEN stock, Mullen Automotive Inc. continuing to fight to hold support here above the 60-cent area. And it wasn't the only stock experiencing volatility. The overall market and the SPY did as well. And our SPY bot at 8:40 a.m. sent out a bull indicator, and from that moment forward, inflows crossed the midpoint to the upside, full strength there on 42 vision, and call options went up 200% plus within an hour, guys. If you guys want to receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicators, getting connected over to our bots, and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together by receiving this clarity and edge over the charts and using these resources to maximize in either direction, whether stocks are going up or going down. So here we are at MULLEN stock, Mullen Automotive Inc. continuing to fight to hold support above the 60-cent area. And in today's video, we're going to break down the key levels I would watch going into tomorrow and what's going on with the inflow versus outflow and bull and bear indicators. But before we do, I want to share with you guys the home run opportunity that was mentioned this morning over at the Discord. So the home run of the day was spectacular and beyond expectations. And if you guys want to know about these stocks early on and receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicators, getting connected over to our bots and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together. So the home run of the day was from our AMD bot. Our AMD bot at 9:30 a.m. sent out a bull indicator, and from that moment forward, inflows crossed the midpoint to the upside, full strength on 42 vision, and call options went up 150% plus within an hour, guys. If you guys want to receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicators, getting connected over to our bots. We look forward to having you join us, and we strive for opportunities like these every single day. Let's jump into these charts. So here we are at MULLEN stock, Mullen Automotive Inc. doing a full transition so far from bright green bars to red bars on 42 vision. And the last piece missing, if this weakness were to continue, is white with red borders, as I call it, the dip area. If this is your first time coming across the channel, this is 42 vision, which allows us to see the dips from the rips to the dips, and where the strength and weakness lies within the charts. And we also use our bull and bear indicators and inflow versus outflow as an extra layer of confirmation, which I'm going to pull up here and you can now gain access to as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicator, getting connected over to our bots and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together by receiving this clarity and edge over the charts and using these resources to maximize in either direction, whether stocks are going up or going down. And in today's video, I'm going to pull up the inflow versus outflow indicator, which adds that extra layer of confirmation and gives us that edge within the volatility. So here we are at MULLEN stock, Mullen Automotive Inc. under a bear indicator at around the 69-cent area and creating a double rejection or double top here in today's volatility at the recent highs of 75 cents. Now, a lot of people are speculating, could MULLEN stock reach $1? Well, we're going to talk about the key levels I would watch going into tomorrow here, and we could see how these inflows, even though they're red, they're still above the midpoint, right? They have not crossed to the downside. They are above the midpoint, but this is the first bear indicator that pops up since the bull indicator from down here at around the 42 cent level, and it lasted for nearly 2 weeks. Now, some of the strongest moves came into the end of last week, and now going ahead and slowing down up here, the closer it got to 70 to 75 cents. Now, if we go ahead and look at the history of the chart, 75 cents is a crucial level where things consolidated before rejecting even lower, right? And that's where things rejected up here. Got a bear indicator at around the 71-cent area, not that far off of where today's bear indicator popped up. And here we are with it, fighting to stay above 60 cents and leveling off at a key support level here as the staircase effect continued, right, where it bounced off to head to these new highs. And that's where things consolidated on Friday's pre-market and towards the second half of the day before doing the next leg up. So we are at some very crucial levels here on the charts, and it's definitely something to not ignore. And these inflow versus outflows in the volatility of the 15-minute, I would not ignore them. And outflows have now crossed over for the first time in the last several days and weeks. A bear indicator popped up at 70 cents. Outflows crossed over, and outflows are currently dominating here at negative 0.06. And it's going to be crucial and critical to justify any bounce to the upside or strength and cancellation of this bear indicator with a possible bull indicator for these inflows to pick back up and try to cross that midpoint. I'm going to be watching that very carefully here in the volatility of the 15-minute going into tomorrow. On the 30-minute, under a bear indicator, but inflows, even though they're red, they're still above. And on the 1 hour, the outflows never picked up, right? It's been under a bull indicator since down here at 43 cents. And I've talked about how important it was for these inflows to pick up closer towards the midpoint. And these are still outflows dominating, right? We're below the midpoint. You can see it there. It is below the midpoint. It's pretty close to it, but it needs to pick up closer to it or cross it to justify the strength of the move that we've seen so far. And now we got our first bear indicator here at 65 cents, and outflows have been dominating all the way to this move from the 40-cent area to the highs of 75 cents. Now, what are the key levels I would watch? Well, the first thing is support, guys, and the first support level is the 60-cent area. If that gets broken through, I'll be watching these inflow versus outflows on the 30-minute. Will they head towards the midpoint or cross it? And also on the 15-minute. And then the next support I'll be watching is down towards 58 cents. And then below that comes the 55-cent area. Now, to the upside, it's going to be crucial and critical for these inflows on the 15-minute to pick back up, cancel out this bear indicator, start reflecting that strength into these charts, get a bull indicator in the process, and then start to roll over that strength into the 30-minute as well. Cancel out this bear indicator from up here at the 69-cent area, reflect that strength into these charts with a possible bull indicator, and the first resistance is the 65-cent area, and then above that is the 70 to 75-cent area. So those are the key levels I'll be watching to the upside and to the downside. The bull and bear indicators are going to be crucial, as well as the inflow versus outflows. I would not ignore them, and I'm going to be watching them very carefully going into tomorrow, especially in the volatility of the 15-minute as the outflows are dominating, and it's done a full transition from the rip area to the dip area 2 times near the lows of the day, and it's fighting to hold above 60 cents. So I'm going to be watching if these inflows can try to pick up, if any strength starts to reflect into these charts. As always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money. So if you made it this far into the video and you are a swing trader or looking to gain an edge when it comes to swing trading, you're definitely going to want to check this out. And this is our new swing bot that will be fully released really soon. And so far it has sent 2 notifications in the last several days, right? The first one, as you see it popping up there, was Nvidia on Friday of last week at around $444. And the other one was Tesla yesterday in the pre-market, and from yesterday to today, and even yesterday alone, it ran up nearly $10 plus. Now, when it comes to the Nvidia one, you could see it popping up there on the screen. I shared the chart yesterday, and I also circled an area, as you see it there in the chart, how it kept on bouncing off that support and trying to hold above 444. And then I put a line across when that notification came in, and now you're seeing this other chart which I shared today in the pre-market, and I stated, right, you could see the same line there, and I put the swing bot notification there at around the 444 area. It was already opening up from yesterday to today at 449, and I talked about in that purple area, the area that kept on acting like support. And there was a strong resistance in the pre-market and previous days at the 452 area, and the bulls would need to break through that for possible continuation. Not guaranteed, but it was important, and inflows needed a cross. Now, when you see it here in the next chart, going into the open, it was broken through, bull indicator popped up, and then inflows crossed over, and you could see the purple area that continued to act like support, and Nvidia calls were up nearly 100% plus with the swing notification bot since it was sent out, right? And you could see that blue line again where that notification was sent at that after hours on Friday. So this is our new swing bot. If you take a look at Tesla too, it sent it out at around the $256 area, and Tesla went to highs here of nearly $270 in the last 2 days, and it was sent out yesterday in the pre-market, right around this area, and the full move. So typically with these swing bots and the notifications that come in, they're there to add perspective. Nothing's guaranteed, but the goal is for it to add perspective. Take a look for possible support levels and bullish confirmations of a reversal, and from there it typically pans out within several days to weeks, but sometimes it could happen this fast within 1 or 2 days. And when it does, I typically tend to make a rational decision because maybe my goals and strategy and expectations have been met, right? I don't want to get too greedy either, but I wanted to share with you guys our new swing bot that's going to be notifying directly into our Discord on high probability opportunities based off specific criterias and dip areas of wire Fred borders, as I call them, on multiple time frames and other criterias to confirm of the possibility of it looking like a possible support or area to not ignore for a possible swing of a reversal. As always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.